I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough today of the Storyvine platform and give you a sense of how you can create video at scale that is incredibly authentic and yet professional and can still get through compliance. One of the big problems we face today with video is how do you actually produce it? We live in a world where people are increasingly expecting video content, they're expecting authenticity, and yet the challenges of video production remain the same. If you want to use video, you effectively have two choices in today's world. You've got professional video, which is always on brand and on message. The storytelling's really good. It's a very powerful tool, but it's very limited. It can be expensive, time-consuming, and slow. On the other end of the scale, you've got user-generated video, which is tantalizingly close to being usable, but it's completely out of your control. So in terms of quality of storytelling and being able to manage the message and get that kind of video through compliance, it's incredibly challenging. So that is not a perfect solution either. Storyvine is designed as a platform to live in the space between those two worlds, giving you the best advantages of both. The high-quality storytelling, on-brand messaging, and the manageability of professional video, and the authenticity and immediacy and scalability of user-generated video. So how do we pull that off? Storyvine is a guided video platform, guided video, and we have an app that guides an end user step by step through creating a specific story. So we create a template for a specific story type, and the capture piece of that template is what we call the video guide. And it does just what it sounds like. It guides an end user through telling their story. So this is Ellen. Ellen's coached how to hold the phone, where to put her face. You'll notice there's a little dotted outline where Ellen can put her head in the frame. And then she's coached exactly what to do. Take a picture, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Ellen. I'm from Bellevue, Washington, and I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis about 22 years ago.
And if Ellen likes what she recorded there, she can keep it. If not, she can re-record it. So just like you re-record a voicemail message that you don't like until you get it right, the end user can do the same thing here. So it makes it incredibly simple for them and makes them feel safe that they're not going to, mess up, that they can redo it until they're happy with it. And then basically Ellen just follows the simple steps. She follows the prompts along the way. And in this case, here she goes.
I'm most passionate in my life about my family. I sought medical help 22 years ago. My greatest source of support living with rheumatoid arthritis.
So that's the video guide. The video guide makes it very simple for an end user to share their story, and it also provides narrative guardrails, which keeps them in bounds from a compliance standpoint. Those questions are totally customizable and are really the heart and soul of what makes Storyvine tick. So that's the video guide. That's the capture piece of the Storyvine template. Now the output piece of a Storyvine template is the storyboard. So what's this video going to look like? We take all of the graphical elements, the logos and the colors and the fonts and the background music, and that all gets programmed into the system. And then the editing is fully automated. So Ellen finishes answering her questions, she taps the upload button, and within a few minutes of those assets coming into the system, you have a fully edited video ready for review. So in this case, here's what it looks like.
Hi, my name is Ellen. I'm from Bellevue, Washington, and I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis about 22 years ago. I'm most passionate in my life about my family. I have a 20-year-old daughter who has just been a joy for me. We also are very involved in the equestrian community, and I play tennis, run, and like to exercise a lot. I sought medical help 22 years ago because I was finding when I arose in the morning, my hands were very stiff. I could not really move my hands or my fingers until I took a shower.
So stop it right there. You get the basic idea. All of the graphics, the elements that make it a professionally edited video are automatically incorporated with the raw clips in a matter of minutes. So that's about 2/3 of the Storyvine platform. That's kind of what I like to think of as the magic trick of Storyvine. Answer a few questions in an app, and a few minutes later you have a fully edited video. So the third leg in the Storyvine stool is the video management system. It's a secure web-based system that allows you to manage all of the assets and all of the workflow of a Storyvine project. So who has access to the templates? What happens to the videos when they come into the system? Even things like reviewing the videos for adverse events can be done from this back-end system. And in fact, the healthcare version of the Storyvine platform has a customizable approval system it's a linear approval system, so that if a video comes in for, say, a branded campaign and those videos need to be reviewed for adverse events, that video can be routed to the appropriate person who's going to review for that particular aspect. And if they approve it, then it can move on to the next team, maybe an advertising agency reviewing for brand appropriateness. And then if they approve it, then maybe it can go into the MLR, the legal review process, and get approved there. Once it's approved there, the video can be automatically published out to any destination, whether it's YouTube or Vimeo or an internal content management system. All of that workflow can be accommodated in the Storyvine platform. Finally, in thinking about use cases for Storyvine, what we've found is that some of the more direct and straightforward use cases like patient stories and KOL videos. We see a lot of that. So for external use, whether it's a branded or an unbranded campaign, we're also seeing a lot of activity around live events because the videos are produced very, very quickly. You can create videos while an event is happening and share those videos either in social media or internally while that event is still going on. We're also seeing a lot of use cases internally, things like employee videos, so employees talking about how great it is to work at the company, or even doing things like capturing best practices. So there's an innovative solution on the other side of the world. You can have the people that solved that problem share their innovation. So we're seeing lots and lots of use cases both internally and externally. We're happy to talk more about this. I hope that gives you a brief overview of what Storyvine is, and thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.